My name's Tom Slingsby. I'm from Gosford, Australia. I first went sailing on Brisbane waters in front of Gosford. I think probably my first day sailing was about 5 years old, and I think my first time racing was about 7. My dad inspired me to get into sailing. He's always been a sailor his whole life, and then my older sisters got into it before me, and I just naturally followed. I think just to sort of relax and not to stress about it too much. Sometimes in the past I've been a bit wound up trying to get every good result, but really in the end of the day only the big ones matter. The very first boat I ever owned was a Sabo, and it was called Junior Burger. My sister got to choose which boat we bought, and the deal was I got to choose the name, and I realised my sister hated that name, and I quite enjoyed making my sister angry, so I called it Junior Burger. I think my first job was maybe working at the laser factory building boats, or it could have been a fisherman. I was a tuna fisherman for a while there, and yeah, I wasn't very good at that either. My favourite sailing destination, I think for SailGP I love the Sydney event. Having the F50s on Sydney Harbour is amazing. I'm a window seat guy. Once I fall asleep I just don't want anyone bothering me. Perfect conditions for sailing in F50. I think now that we've got the small wings, it's gone up a bit. I would have usually said about 15 knots, now I'd say 20 knots, flat water, tight racetrack. Somebody I look up to, well, I guess outside of sailing, it's definitely my dad. Yeah, he's just the values he has as a person and a calm nature and a good person. I'd love to be that. I see myself in 10 years' time still in SailGP. I hope. I might not be steering, I might not even be racing anymore, but I'm still involved with the Australian SailGP team, travelling the world, bringing through the next generation of sailors, and working just as hard as I do now to keep Australia on top of the podium.